Really hit the ground running. And good evening on what is a perfect night for football. The floodlights shining down on the players as we speak. I'm Derek Ray, and joining me for commentary is the former Arsenal defender Lee Dixon. And a potentially exciting occasion on the cup front. It is Montpellier against Paris Saint-Germain.
Well, cheers, Derek. These home fans are going to enjoy this. They surely must. With a team coming as big as this to your club, make sure you don't let yourselves down. Don't let those fans down. Don't let your families down. Really, really give it everything you've got.
Sambia wanted to keep it but couldn't. Paredes. Now let's see what they can do here. Can he keep his composure? Well, it might still work out for them. Threat over for now, it seems. Well, it is such a big day, indeed a debut day for Joel Matip. Lee, what are you expecting from him?
Well, Derek, I fully expect him to slip into that defence and look like he's been there for years. That's the type of defender he is. Very dependable, solid style of play, no nonsense. Top pro for me.
And he read it well. Not a pass that lacks quality. Oscar. Neymar. Showing a real will to win the ball. Andy Delors. Well, just couldn't keep the ball. It will be a Paris Saint-Germain free kick. Paredes. Di Maria. And turning in field, Angel Di Maria. Just couldn't get it through. Corner awarded to PSG. Keen to take it short here. And he takes it on, but it can't get all the way through. Just the clearance that was needed. Not much defensive cover there on the flank. And he's through here. Tenacious tackling, excellent defending there. And firing it into the area. Well, that is a moment I'm sure he wishes he could have back.
Well, he did everything right, the movement and everything. He got his head on it, but it's way, way off target. Well, Derek, they're not happy.
And a foul in the opinion of the referee. Now, what can they do from this free kick situation? And he takes it on! Oh, just over the top with a nicely played free kick.
Well, he'll have practiced that time and time again on the practice ground. Just over.
A bit of running room now on the wing. A chance to whip it in. Pulls it back. He can't hold on to it. Well, that's the end of that for now. Sambia. Well, sadly, from his point of view, wayward, to say the least.
Well, it's a shocker. I wasn't very good at heading, Derek, but I could have done better than that.
An effective ball. Opportunity to deliver the cross. Interception to snuff out the danger. Neymar. Intercepting it intelligently. Di Maria sliding it through. And danger still. Well, it looked so threatening, but the danger averted.
Well, they keep knocking on the door, and if you do that, the goal will probably come. Just look at the stats. Surely it's just a matter of time.
Savanier. This might be ideal for the counter. Well, couldn't quite find his teammate. He continues his run. Now he must favour the cross. Oscar. A PSG corner it is, and potentially an opportunity. And he takes on the shot. Well, that would be straightforward for any keeper. That is how to apply the pressure. And after that fantastic effort, it's gone out for a throw-in. Well, sloppy in possession. Space and time for the cross. Able to close down the shot. Happy to take on the shot. And still a chance. And a time for cool heads. Counter-attacking very much an option. Well, making high pressing work for them here. Real chance. The concession of a corner here.
Well, the fans haven't had much to cheer about, have they? But a goal here would be huge.
An attack full of promise. Can he do it to take the lead? Well, the keeper had plenty to think about with Bot. The teams are ready to have a go at each other again as the second half commences. Matip. Paredes. It's with Florenzi. Di Maria. A running room in the wide position. Chances on. Giving it a try. Well, wide by a hair's breadth. Almost had it where he wanted it. And Neymar. Well, offside, and we could have made that decision from up here. Well, an important piece of transfer business carried out, and happy to be able to pass the news along to you. Luke Shaw has completed his move to Spurs, Lee.
Well, he ticks a lot of boxes for me. Quality all-round, energy, technique. He's got the full package.
And out of play for a Paris Saint-Germain throw-in. Oscar. Must be. And that is how to endear yourself to the fans in your debut.
Well, he's in dreamland. It's all going to plan and then some. Well, here is the replay, and to be fair, the keeper from that distance hasn't got much chance of keeping it out. Lovely goal.
So the match has restarted, 1-0 here.
Le numéro 3, Joël Matip. Deux changements pour le Paris Saint-Germain. Joueur sortant, le numéro 8, Leandro Paredes. Et
Mendy.
le numéro 2, Neymar. Remplacé par le numéro 6.
The cross is on.
Et le numéro 7, Kylian Mbappé.
Vidal. Well, this is your home of football, and delighted to say we have more live action coming up from Liga. It's Montpellier up against Olympique Marseille.
Yeah, I'm predicting a cracker there. Both teams will have a real go at each other, I'm sure.
An opportunity with the header, but not troubling the goalkeeper at all.
Pickings out there, not created enough. I can't see them getting back in this game unless their forwards up their game a little bit.
That's how to blunt the edge of the opposing attack. Chance to do damage. Can he take advantage? Tenacious tackling, excellent defending there. Well, nicely cut out. Now what can they do with the ball? Surely! But it can't get all the way through. Another game to put on your calendar. Join us on EA TV for Liga Live. It's Paris Saint-Germain against Reims.
Yeah, it's very easy to build a case for those.
And there it is, the goal they wanted for security. They lead by 2 now. They can breathe that bit more easily.
Well, as you can see, it's really superb play. He thinks a lot quicker than anyone else. He gets his head on it. It's a great finish.
Slightly different vantage point in terms of the goal that was scored. Well, a second goal for them here.
But pour le Paris Saint-Germain.
We're now inside the final 20 minutes of the game. And the referee sees that as a foul. Free kick given. And plenty of scope to be creative in that wide position. Inside he goes. Well, a classic example of how to intercept. Andy Delors. The tackle completely mistimed, and you would expect a booking under the circumstances. What? The keeper was up to the task.
Well, it's a decent effort, but the real opportunity goes begging there.
15 minutes remaining. And threaded through by Mbappe. And it's come off the keeper. And the flag has gone up, offside.
Changement pour Montpellier.
Well, they've decided to make a change.
Le numéro 6, Junior Sambia. Remplacé par le numéro 22, Mathias Suarez.
And they've won possession again. They've given it away. And the referee has decided to award the free kick to PSG. Substitution it is for PSG.
Numéro 13, Fernand Mendy. Pour le remplacer,
Matip.
numéro 14,
Can he take the chance? And with that, they've thwarted the opportunity. Well, that's a super ball over the top. Surely. Could reduce the deficit, but it can't get through. He's driven in the corner. And miles off target with the header, but in fairness, the marking was tight. And there to intervene. Vidal. Now in possession, Savanier. He's protecting it effectively. Well, he's got past his man. No real conviction in the challenge. Lost possession. He might be able to profit from the wide position. Preferring to go infield. In search of space. There it is! Victory more or less guaranteed now.
Well, you could be critical of the defending, but let's focus on the great play. Capped off with a superb, calm, calculated finish.
Well, the goal again, albeit from a different angle. This is looking rather comfortable for them. 3-0. going to be disappointed with that pass. Taking into account all the stoppages, 3 minutes to be added on.
3 minutes.
Savanier. Well, no luck keeping possession. Useful looking ball. And now can he keep calm? The timing was perfect. It had to be. And so the final whistle is sounded. The referee bringing this game to an end.